So we're going to have a good one today. Like I said, I believe we're going to be a small but mighty group today because we have a lot of friends out protesting for us, which is awesome. We really just need our mat and a heavy bag. So I got my bag and I'm going to lift in sneakers today, especially because recovering from back injury. So I want to make sure that we're nice and stable. So if you feel like you want to put on shoes, feel free to do it. If you want to be barefoot or in socks, by all means. But we're going to go sort of back to basics in terms of some of our movement today. It's still going to burn in bad places because it is me after all. But if you have anything going on with your body, definitely let me know. I know I heard about a shoulder. I got a left knee situation, a right knee situation. Actually, I have two shoulders. I have two shoulders, a scoliosis. No, wait. Maggie's shoulder, Chris' shoulder, Emily's scapula. I got a knee and a scoliosis. Okay, we got it, okay? With a side of french fries coming in. So we're going to start laying on our back. We're just going to get into that pelvic articulation. We're going to feel good and grounded for a minute, and then we'll start to ramp it up in a second. So just go ahead and lay down on your mat. Feel good things. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. And I'm actually starting us off with a little bit of stretch today. So enjoy it, because I needed it too, so I'm being selfish, yeah? I'm going to pin my video and go to speaker mode for you. And we're just starting laying down, facing up to the ceiling or sky, and then feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Arms long by your side, tail nice and neutral, so we're feeling that tail reach back nice and easy. I feel like we also need to have like a little bit of a party moment here today to bring the mood up, put out that good energy, nice and easy. So we're feeling that tail nice and heavy, neutral, tail neutral spine, arms long by your side, palms down or palms up. Take a gorgeous inhale. As you exhale, just push down and smush that little grape underneath your lower back. Inhale, reach the tail back, find that deep arch of your lower back, and then exhale, just push it down. Remember that the glutes stay out of the equation right now, so we're not really worried about that. We're more worried about the belly activation, using our exhale to really make that movement happen. So make sure to focus on the breath as you're moving and grooving. Exhale to push down through the lumbar. Inhale to release it back. Getting a nice little massage, just like that. We push and release. Make sure your feet are truly hip distance apart or maybe even a little bit wider. Good. One more. Exhale, push down. Inhale, reach it back. We're going to just take those knees over to the right. So leave your feet on the floor. Just drop the knees over to the right. They're going to be staggered. They're not going to be stacked up and squared off. You're going to feel medial rotation in this upper left hip. And then that right hip is working external rotation. As you exhale, you use your lower belly, lower back. Push down to come right back up. And then drop the knees to the left. Feel that medial rotation through the top right hip now. Left hip is going into external rotation. You exhale to push down. We come up. We do one more on each side. Right knees drop to the right. Shoulders down out of the ears. Jaw release. And exhale, push it down to come up. And to the left. Maybe the gaze goes off to the right. And that will feel good. Breathe it out. Good. We're going to exhale, bring those knees up to the center. Now we're going to take, and listen to my words on this one. I know I'm mirrored, not mirrored for you. So you're going to take the right leg, lift the right leg, cross it over like you're crossing your legs sitting in a chair. You're going to lift your hips up and move them to the right side of your mat. So right now the right knee is up to the ceiling and my right booty cheek is over toward the edge of my mat on this right side. From that position, you can drop your knees to the left, taking your gaze, your eyeballs over to that right shoulder. A nice deep pretzel twist. A little release through the lower back. A little wrap up and in of the belly. Just starting to wake up those abs a little bit. This is also really good for digestion. So if you ever have a big dinner, wait a little bit, let it go down a little bit, and then you can do these. As you move, you exhale. The knees come up. The hips are going to be to the right automatically. So come on up. Go ahead and lift the hips, bring them back to center, and then unravel that top leg. We'll do the same thing with the left leg on top now. So take your left leg, bring it over. Then you're going to lift your booty up, bring it over to the left side of your mat, and then drop the knees to the right. Your gaze is going to go away from your knees. And you feel that nice little release through the lower back, through the QL, through the hips, maybe a little through the obliques if you're a little sore. Just relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Take some nice deep breaths. We're going to take one more here, so go ahead, take an inhale. You move as you exhale, so we bring those knees up. You're going to be automatically to the left. You start to lift the hips, bring them back to center, and then unravel yourself. Good. Take a moment, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. We're going to go ahead and we're going to drop the left leg long on our mat. From there, we're going to hug the right knee into our chest. And I like to give it a little massage, make little circles with that knee, and I go in both directions, so I'm going outward now. It's giving me a little wiggle, but I'm going to let my body go with it today, and then you go inward. And then we're going to leave our left hand on our right shin. We're going to take our right arm out. And now I'm going to have to move away actually a little bit. You might need a little space by your arm, and that's okay. So yeah, just make those circles. My left hand is going to stay on my shin. My right arm goes out to the right side. I take a nice little twist. And so my right knee is coming toward you over to the left side body, a nice deep twist. The left leg is reaching long on the mat. Now what I want you to do from here is support the leg if you need it. Your right arm is straight out to the right side, correct? We're going to make a little rainbow with that arm. You're going to bring it all the way around and up, and then you're going to roll over to your side. Then you're going to open it back out. So I have to use my foot on the floor for a little support. We're just going to make a little rainbow with that arm. Bringing it over, it's going to cause you to roll, and then bring it right back. Reach out and then away. So we're starting to open up the pecs here a little bit too. Reach, and then open. And then really getting into that left. Really opening up through that chest, those pecs, those shoulders. We'll stay open on this one. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale, go ahead and bring it all the way into a hug, a shake it out moment, and release it down. Let's go to, you got an interlude. Before we go into the other side, let's go to our belly. Yeah, there was a fancy transition in there somewhere, but it's okay. We're going to bring our left forearm down nice and easy. You're going to bend your right knee and just give it a nice little pull. Now, I think for me on my body, about slight tuck of the tail. So that would be a smush the great moment. So rather than releasing it back full J-Lo, push that tail down, pubic bone forward, feeling that nice stretch through your quads. You want to start to release them as you're stretching. So as you inhale, you can even push into your hand a little bit. As you exhale, let it pull a little closer toward your head. Breathe it there. And then we'll release that leg down. We're going to switch arms real quick. Grab the left ankle with the left arm and give it a nice little pull. Remember to drop that tail a little bit so we're not shooting the booty up. Yeah, we're just pushing down a little bit to spread the belly flat and wide on the floor, to then really target the quads, the front of the thighs, for the stretch. One more breath here. Beautiful. When you're ready, go ahead and give it a little release. Let's go ahead and roll on over. We're going to do the left side. I'm just flipping around so I can still face you. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and lay down. We're going to bring our left knee now into our chest, and we're going to start those little circles outward. Yeah, just gentle. If it lets you rock, go ahead, rock with it. We'll take two more. And then we'll switch the direction around, around, around. And then on this side, we're going to keep our right hand on our shin. Our left arm is going to go out to a T, and then we're going to usher that left knee over. And just give it a little support. You can even put your big toe on the floor if you need. And then we're going to move with the arms. So the left arm is going to come up overhead. It's going to swim all the way around. You're going to find yourself on your side for a second. And then you're going to push to come back, trying to leave the knee forward. You go up, around, and forward. Up, around, and back. Letting those pecs eyes open. A couple more, your own breath, your own time. And I'm trying to get my left shoulder all the way down on the mat. When I come back around, reach, let's stretch it out here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on back. Give that knee a little hug, a little rocket out side to side. If you ever feel any pressure in the knee, you can hug underneath and the thigh crevice, yeah? And then breathe it out. I feel like we're into roll-ups, yes? So I said I was being nice today, but at least a little nice, and y'all are not going to like me for these, I know. Arms overhead, laying on your back. Flex your feet so your toes are aiming up to the ceiling. Rib cage down, inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Smooth roll up as you reach past those toes, dive it on forward. One vertebrae, one disc at a time as you roll back nice and active through those arms. Inhale, exhale. Curl it on up, reach it on forward beyond those toes. And then roll it on back, one vertebrae at a time. You can even swim the arms if you want a little more activation to come up. You can make a circle with the arms so they go around to help you scoop right back up, yeah? That's all there for you, and then I just roll down regular. But it is up to you. The harder version is keeping those arms right in front of your shoulders or biceps by your ears. You got 2 more, and then we'll hang up. Good. Whenever you're ready, come on up and hold. You can reach for those feet. Give it a nice little pull and stretch it out. You want to try and put that grip now underneath the back of your knee and push the back of the knee down into the floor. It will not touch. It should not touch. But it should feel like a little straightening through the backs of the legs. Maybe even your heels start to lift off the floor a little bit. Good. This time, lift your hands off your fingertips. Start to roll on up, but stay in that C curve. Reach back, reach back, reach back. Hold. See the contraction happening through my belly. Belly button toward your spine. Go ahead, bring the right leg to tabletop and down. Left leg to tabletop and down. I feel like you suddenly know we're starting to wake up those abs a little more intently, right? Go ahead and bend, straight. Bend, straight. Good. For 3. For 2. Come on up and hold. Find that nice little core connection. Come on up and hold. You stay here. Top body rolls down, 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 down. Arms up, inhale, exhale, up. Find it. Find that flow point on those sits bones. Roll down, 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 holding those legs steady. Inhale. Exhale, right back up. You can use momentum on this one as long as you find control at the top. Yeah, let me check in and see how we're doing. I know. Now, if you need a little assist, if this is a little too much right out the gate, go ahead and put your hands behind your thighs to help you come up. Give it a little hold. From there, if you need even less than that, no shame, no shame. Put your feet on the floor and use the backs of your thighs to help you up. Good. For 3. 2. Nice, y'all. Come on up and hold. Just hold. Breathe it out. Find your happy place. Yeah. For 6. You're like, this ain't it. 5, 4. Shoulders down. 3. Good, Chris. 2, 1. Roll it all the way down. Take a moment. Shake it out. Press me under your breath. But I gave you a gorgeous stretch in the beginning, so let's put it in perspective. Okay. We are into abs. So, we're going to start with standard crunch. So your feet come down to the floor for a little break for that lower belly. Yeah, hands are going to go behind the head, standard gym. Elbows nice and wide, no pulling on the neck ever, ever, ever. Yes? Neutral tail, neutral spine, inhale. No smushing the brain. Exhale, just curl it on up. Feel those shoulder blades peel off the mat. Take a look at your knees. Bring it right back down. Inhale. Exhale, little crunch. Inhale, release back. Exhale, little crunch. Deep exhale into the bottom of your belly, yes? Exhale, crunch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, come on up and hold. Release those arms nice and long by your hips. Right leg comes up. Switch, 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 switch. If you need to slow it down, down, up, down, up. Yeah?
yeah, like a little march. If you got a little burn for the lower belly, pick up the pace. Just tap the toes down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold those legs in tabletop. You can cross your ankles. Start to pump those arms up and down, up and down, up and down. Inhaling for 5, exhaling for 5. If you'd like to go out to your extension, you're more than welcome to do that. Make sure that transverse abdominis, the core set of muscles, is wrapping up and in. Your gaze is on your thighs and your knees, not to the side, not at me, not at your neighbor or your partner in the room or your dog. Yes? Keep the focus forward on those knees. Inhale for 5 counts. Exhale for 5 counts. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down and breathe. Nice and easy. So from here, we're going to go ahead and prop up our pelvis. Our hands are going to go underneath our tush. We're just going to prop it up a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and step our legs up to the ceiling. Yeah? So push down, smush the grate. Yeah, if ever you need, you can bend those knees. A soft bend of the knees will never hurt you, okay? So inhale where you are. Exhale where you are. This time as you inhale, you're going to lower those legs to 45-ish. If you ever feel that lower back come off the mat, you've gone too low. Exhale, push down to come up. Inhale, lower. Just a gentle tick-tock. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now I'm taking a little Pilates V happening. Some turn out from the hips down to the backs of my knees. From my backs of my knees down to my heels. My toes are angled out and pointed in a nice little triangle. The reason I'm taking that is it is more of the natural shape of your body's natural anatomy. So to keep, if you tend to have sensitive hips and lower back, this is a happy place to be, yeah? Now we're going to add some adjustments onto this. What happens is right now you're going down and up straight, right? This time you come up. You inhale, lower your legs toward the bottom right corner of your mat. Exhale, come on up to center. Then you're going to go to the left, lower to the left bottom corner. Exhale up to center. Hello, obliques. Inhale, lower to the right. Exhale up. Inhale, lower to the left. Exhale up. And so you're making like a little triangle, yeah? We're just making up the obliques, but squeeze through your inner thighs. Your life is going to get harder if your feet are separated. So bring it back together. Find your midline connection. For 4, 3, 2, come on up and hold. Take a bend of the knees. Set the feet down for a second. In, out with those knees. Loosening up those hips. We just got a couple more things here. And this next one is a smaller range of motion, but a very, very deep connection to that pelvic floor. So you're going to go ahead when you're ready. Smush the grate. One leg up to the ceiling. Other leg meets it. Now, you can leave your hands here, or if you feel better taking the hands out, you can absolutely do that. Your goal is to inhale, don't lower the legs. Exhale, just lift to the ceiling. Yeah, your goal is to go straight up. Inhale where you are. Exhale, lift. Good, get those hips up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Not fast, so I'm trying not to rock back to make it happen, but it's hard to do, yeah? Exhale, lift. Maybe it's an inch you lift, maybe it's a half an inch. You gotta stop the motion. Exhale, lift. Breathe it out. Let me check and see how we're doing here.
So with this, I think of like the point of my toes, the focus is up and forward a little bit rather than back toward my head. Good, and for some of us, this may make us feel like our head wants to lift off the floor. I'm going to ask you to release your jaw if that happens. Let the head be heavy for 4, 3. Good, you're looking so good. In fact, you have so much control. I'm going to ask you to lift your hips, remove your hands from underneath, and then bring it all the way down. Good. Give the knees a quick hug. Yeah, there you go. Checking in on that control. Beautiful. So, little stretch-ish here. So go ahead, hug that right knee in. Left leg goes long on your mat. You're trying to push down through the back of the thigh. Send that right leg up to the ceiling. Walk on up that leg a little bit till you reach your calf. We're just going to take a standard scissors for now. So go ahead, switch, catch your left leg. Switch, catch
catch your right leg. Switch, catch the left, and you can catch a little higher if you need to. Yeah? Switch. So this is your beginning motion, just a standard gym scissors. You're welcome to take a double pump if you want to take a little stretch there. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. So you only got 4 more of these because we're going to bring the hands behind the head. 3, 2, 1, and 1. The legs keep going. We start to add in oblique rotation. You're going over the right shoulder when the right leg is up, over the left shoulder when the left leg is up. Switch, switch, switch. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it all the way down. Find yourself in an X. Just chill. Just chill. Drop those shoulders, shake it out. Let the rib cage close. Breathe it out. Beautiful. Go ahead and give those knees a little bit of a hug. We are going to grab our bag for bridge work today. Yeah? And some of this is optional depending on what you have in the bag. I just have towels and some water bottles, so I'm kind of okay with it. But I'm going to bring the bag onto my mat about here because I'm going to put my feet on top of the bag. Just a little elevation. So I'm going to scooch close. Yeah? So my butt is actually kind of touching the bag. And then you roll down to laying down. And we're going to be taking our feet onto the bag, finding a non-squishy part. Yeah? Into a little Pilates V. You want to find a little stability on there. So wherever you feel like you have the most grip, totally fine. If you feel like this doesn't serve you, don't take it. Yeah? Arms long by your side. We're going to start with an articulated bridge. My heels are together, my toes are apart, my knees are as wide as my hips. If you're protecting any bulging discs or anything in your back, stick with a hinge. One piece up and down, yeah? Otherwise, your arms can go long by your side. Tail heavy right now. Inhale. As you exhale, smush the grate, push down. Start to roll on up, one vertebrae at a time, finding a nice high bridge, but keep the rib cage down and then roll down through the rib cage. Roll down through the lower back. Push that tail back. Exhale, roll it on up. Nice and easy. Putting weight on both feet. Inhale as you roll down. One vertebrae, one disc at a time. If it ever is too much for you with the legs elevated a little bit, ditch it, yeah? Exhale, roll it on up. Inhale, roll it down. We won't be here for too long, yeah? 3 more. Just waking up that back body a little bit. 2 more. This next one, we're going to roll it on up and hold. So find your inhale, roll it down, exhale. Tuck the tail, roll it on up and hold. We're going into half pulses. So halfway down, right back up. Halfway down, right back up. Think about that little pinch underneath your bottom glutes. Get into those. Let the lower back stay out of the equation. For 5. For 4. 3. 2. Come on up and hold. Knees come together. Knees open up. Knees come together and open up. Your inner thighs should not like me right now, but it's okay. We'll be friends again in a little bit. For 4. And open. 3. Don't let those hips move. 2. Hold those knees open. Pulse it down. 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 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Lift it up. Hold. 8. 7. 6. Drop the shoulders. Release the neck. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Roll it all the way down. Nice and easy. One vertebrae at a time. Letting the back stretch. And then release. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. The bag now is going to go on top of our pelvis, yeah? So go ahead and grab it. It's just going to go right on our pelvis, and I'm going to use my hands to hold on to it too, because you know, if you break it, you buy it, right? So it's going to go right on top of our our pelvis. My bag's about 10 pounds, so it's just added extra weight for me to move. And we're going to be working a hinge bridge on this one. So the spine is going to stay in the one long piece, hips lead all the way up. Booty is going to tap down to that back first. Square yourself up, parallel, hip distance apart this time. Inhale. As you exhale, one piece, hinge those hips right up to the ceiling. And then lead with the booty. Booty first, tap all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Nice and easy. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Hinge bridge. We're using this added weight just as a little something to help us push those hips up to the ceiling. The other thing is, it's sort of a subconscious note for us because when we think about lifting the pelvis up, a lot of times we want to go further than we need to go. Really only move the part of your body that the back is on right now, yeah? Inhale, exhale. We're going to go for 6, 5. This side is a little bit longer, but we'll move through it together, yeah? 3, 2, pulses, up, up, up. Up for 4, 3, 2, hold it up. This part is optional. You can take the right leg, extend it out, find that nice long body, and then bring it down. The left leg extends out, bring it down. Now if that's too much but you want to do something, try lifting a heel and lowering, a heel and lowering. That's another option for you, but if you'd like to try that 3-point stance, go for it. The more you exhale, the more you bring that rib cage down, the more you lift from that gluteal fold, the better this will feel on your body. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring those feet down. Lift the bag up right in front of your shoulders. Hold, hold. Hips go all the way down and all the way up. We go 8, up, 7, up, 6, 5, up, 4, 3, 2, come on up and hold. We're going to work a little twist. Right hip only taps down to the mat. Come up to center. Lift hip only goes down to the mat. Come on up to center, yes? Alternating hip dips. Keep that tail reaching back, so you should be channeling J-Lo the entire time. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up and hold. Make it look nice and easy. Bringing that bag right down to your pelvis. Hold it where it belongs. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. All the way down. Set the bag off to the side for a second. We'll take a figure 4 stretch. So right ankle over your left knee. Flex your foot. Thread your hands through that leg. And give it a nice little hug. It wasn't so bad. Leg up. Flex and point. Roll through the ankle. And we'll switch sides. Left ankle over right knee. Unwind. Feel the stretch. Oh yeah. Thread the hands through the thighs. And then give it a hug. Leg up. Flex and point. Roll through your ankle if you need. So good. Give those knees a hug. Give it a roll forward and back. Forward and back just to get a little bit of extra circulation going, and then you can go ahead, grab some water, put on your sneakers if you're ready. Perfect. So we're going to put on our shoes. If you feel like you'd like shoes on, go for it. And we're going to start getting into those high intensity intervals. So your bag is going to start in the middle of your mat. Literally leg horizontally across from it. And then we're going to be starting with some jumping jacks because I want to start us in familiar territory. If ever jumping is not working for you today, just let me know and I'll give you other things to do. I usually call them out anyway, but sometimes just keep me in check, you know? Okay, so my bag is gonna go in the middle of my mat, and I'm gonna start behind it just in a squared off position toward you so that I can get into some jumping jacks. Let me check in on you guys real quick. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? What's happening? How are you? You good? Oh, baby. Nugget. I'll see you in a minute. I gotta make them jumping jack first. Emily, show off. Okay, you ready? So come on up. Just stand behind your bag facing toward the camera. And we're gonna get into those jumping jacks in about 4, 3, 2. Oh, this is like a perfect song. Ready, set, let's go. Up and down, nice and easy. Up. Nice and easy, up and down. Get going, get moving. Tap those fingers above your head. Sorry, I'm changing the angle a little bit. There we go. Good. So we're going from here into a side-to-side jump over your back. Yeah? Keep going with your jumping jacks. We'll be going up and over, up and over. If you want to go step over, also an option. You got 4 seconds. Make your way back to your mat. 3, 2, up and overs. Let's go. Don't jump on that bag, y'all. Don't jump on it. Yeah. Nice. Up and over. Nice and easy. Bend those knees. It doesn't have to be fast. Up and over. You want to know a cheat? Bring your heels to your butt. You don't have to jump that high. There you go. Nice and easy. Oh, almost died for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go into a skater balance. So you're hopping over on one foot to go up and hold. Up and hold. Yeah? Up and hold. Up and hold. Up and hold. Up and hold. It gets easier the more you do it. Yeah? Pick up the pace. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's find a plank drop down over the top of that bag. Hold. Drop the tail. Squeeze the lips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hike it up. Feel that stretch. Walk it on in. Stand on up. Face me. We go again. You ready? 5, 4. Get your bearings. 3, 2. Let's go. Up and down. Nice and easy. We won't be here for quite as long. Push. Nice and easy. Shoulders down. 4, 3, 2. Up. 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 Skaters. Go up and over. Balance. Heart rate comes down. Breathe. 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 Whoop. Breathe. Nice. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Grab some water. Checking in. Thumbs up. You good? Nice. Okay. This next part, we're going to be alternating lateral lunges. So, grab your back. It's going to go into your hands. And you want to hold it, depending on where you have handles, kind of in the middle. So here I go. Here. And we're going to stand hip distance apart. Parallel position. Right here. So your arms are long count to start, yeah? Take your right foot out to the right side. You're gonna bend your right knee, dip your torso forward. Pull back, pull down, push back. Yeah? Left leg out. Bend the knee, hinge forward. Low rope, pull those elbows back. Straighten those arms. Come on up to standing. Yeah? So we're reaching the right. Lower down. Low row. Step back. So that's why we did those skaters right away. To find that full stability through your hip. Up. So from the side, if I reach out, bending my knee, when I dip forward, chest up, booty back, to low row, tight by my waistline, but surpass it, yes? Straighten the arms and push on back. To the other side, you reach. This leg is straight. You hinge forward, you low row. Straighten those arms, push back. Now your gaze. When you reach, you look down. You're not looking down at the back. You're not looking across the room. It's somewhere toward the top of your mat, yes? Low row, press, step again, yeah? Nice and easy. If you feel like you want to pick up the pace, you're more than welcome to do that. If you want to work modestly today, take that. Especially if you've been out protesting, feel dehydrated, make sure you're taking care of your body, making the right decisions. That being said, you got animosity, some anger to get out, now's a great time to do that, yeah? We're gonna go for 5. Oh, we got a plank hold coming your way. 4. 3. We'll do a little squats in between before we go into our plank madness. 2. 1. This time you're gonna hold the bag in one hand. So pick a handle, any handle. You're gonna bring it back behind your right shoulder. Stand wider than hip distance. Slight turn out from the hips. Chest up, tail back. Left arm forward, right hand has the bag. Sit down. As you stand up, push the bag to the ceiling. Bend the elbow. Squat. Push. And you stand. Yeah? Sit. Press. We're just working the right side here. So again from the side. When you sit down into that squat, chest up, tail back, that's part of the arm out. Is helping that assist. Then shoulder press to the ceiling. Yes? In 4, we're going to get down there, find a plank. 3. When you stand up from your squat, squeeze your buns. 2. 1, bring it all the way down. Set it off to the side. We're getting down there for our plank hold. It's about a 20-second hold into mountain climbers. So breathe it out. Drop that tail. Squeeze those glutes. Push up out of those shoulder blades. Remember, we're not sinking down. We're pushing to the ceiling. We run in 3, 2. Let's go. In. Breathe. In through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Pick up the pace. Push, push, push. Lauren. Thoracic to the ceiling. Push that rib cage up. Good. 8, 7, 6. Maggie, drop your chin. 5, 4. Good. 3. Nice, Emily. 2, 1. Pike those hips up. Push back. Downward facing dog. Great push. Come on up. Let's get situated. For the squat press, left. So hold on with that left hand. Which hand will I use? This one. Bring it right behind your back. Stand nice and wide. External rotation. Nothing crazy. No ABA style, yeah? Right arm goes up like a zombie. Sit down, chest up. Push, stretch. By stretch, I mean push, because it still works. But there is a stretch in there for you, yes? Sit down, press. Shoulder blade pulls down as arm pushes up. How much space is between my ear and my shoulder? Down and up. Nice and easy. Down, squeeze, up. So inhale as you sit. Exhale, stand and press. Sit down into that chair. Push those hips forward. Press up to the ceiling. Now if you're right dominant, 4. Use your belly, use your exhale to push that arm up to the ceiling. See if you can find more stability. For 3, 2, we're gonna revisit our planks. Last one, bring the bag all the way down. Our planks this time are gonna bring the heart rate down a little bit still. Find your high plank, but this time step your legs wide. You're gonna go ahead and drop your heels to the right. Find your side plank, left arm up to the ceiling. Then you move through center plank. Heels go to the left. Right arm up to the ceiling, square yourself off. Yes? Pivot through center. Rotate and twist. You should feel your inner thighs squeezing here, yes? Shoulders down. Neck long. For 4. 3. 2, take those heels with you. Last one, meet me in the middle. Hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it down. Split the knees. Sit on back. Child's pose. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Roll it on up. We're on to our last little push, our last little section. Okay? So we're going to go from here. Oh, I almost made y'all do push-ups in that plank, and I was not having it, so you got away from it. But I might add those in later. So what we're going to do here is going to be working almost like a deadlift. And this is another shoulders overhead exercise. But you can take that if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So you're going to hold the bag on either side. Yeah? So a nice wide grip. And we're going to start with the right leg up. Yes? So when you go ahead and come up, extend the bag up to the ceiling. Find a tall body now. You're going to bend the elbows in. You're going to dip forward. Kick the leg back. Stop. You want your body almost in a T shape. Yes? Then you bring the knee in. Bring the bag up. Press. So again, this is slow. Down. Soft bend your left knee. Push that right leg back. Use your core to bring your right back up and up. If the up is too much for you, don't extend the bag above your head. Literally just hold it in your arms like a baby. Now, reach your tail back the whole time. Think about that flat back situation. So, Emily, stop there. Yeah, so that was the rudest ever, I know. But I want you to lift your leg up a little more, but keep your spine where it is. Yeah, that. And then come up from there. Good. Lauren, so good. Nice, babe. Good. Max, a little too low with the shoulders, but you're killing it. Yeah? Good. We're going to go for 4. 3. 2. Last one. Finding some balance, some stability. We're going to bring that back down to the floor right in front of us. Toe tap, 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 tap. Get moving, get grooving. Do not take a break. Go. 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 Nice and easy. Loosen up those shoulders. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick up that bag. Other side right away. Go ahead and grab your handle. Start by lifting the bag overhead. This time left leg up. Yes. Bag comes down. Soft bend in the right knee. Hinging the body forward. Straightening that back leg to bend the knees in. Bend the elbows in. Bring it up. Hinge. So the hip is what's working right now. The inside and outside of your thigh. The hamstring. Spread your feet. Use those toes on the floor. Lift up off of that belly. Nice and easy. Breathe. We got 5 more. Checking your form on this side.
I gave you a correction on the first. Assume it needs to happen on this side too. Press, I see you back. Good. Lauren, get that knee up, girl. I know you and those abs. Nice. And let me see it. Yep. Little too far with the shoulders, and that's when you lost it. If you had stayed in your core that whole time, it would have been right there. Booty back, booty back, booty back. You got Cardi B. You better not tuck that underneath you right now. There you go. 3 more. She said 17 to go. 2 more. Last one. Finish it up. Find that balancing moment. The bag goes down at the top of your mat. We get started in burpees, so bring your hands down. Step it back. Bend those knees. Hop it in. Push back. Get moving. Get going. Breathe it out. You don't need to jump at the top if you don't want to. Just stand up. It's cool. Do not stop. Push. Nice and easy. Let's go. If I see anyone taking a break, we're starting over. Consider that your morning. For 6. Good. Nice adjustment, Emily. Yes. 5. 4. Good. 3. 2. Hop on down to that plank and hold. Hop on down to that plank and hold. Simon says, bring your right forearm down to the floor. Bring your left forearm down to the floor. Bring your right hand down, come up to that high plank again. Then left hand. Then we go to the left. Left forearm down. Right forearm down. Left hand. Right hand. To the right again. This is my nice version of push-ups. If you need to bring the knees down, bring the knees down. Keep the hips forward. It's there for you. My friends with shoulder issues, flush up out of those suckers. You have a moment when you're on your forearms to really lift off the floor. Pick it up, pick up the pace. For 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Go ahead and walk it on up. Hike it up. Reach those heels back. Stretch it out. I'm making new jacuzzi, what I bathing. Jewelry, all this paper, new and fully automated. Last little bit. Walk the hands to the feet to the hands. Little plie. Roll it on up. Bringing the heart rate down one more time. Grab that bag. Hold on to those 2 sides. This time, super wide stance. Big, fat, straddle. Bag comes up. This is the only lift you're doing. Sit down, front plie. Go to the right toward your knee and up. To the left and up. So from the side, this is important. When you're down in that plie, yes, my knees are not directly out to the side of my body. Slightly forward. That's where you want to go with your shoulders. So when you're up, you're going forward and up. Forward and up. I'm going in the exact same alignment as my knees, not directly to the side of my body. Good. Nice. 6. Yes, Lauren. Lauren, for you, hands on the head, elbows wide. Get lower a little bit in those knees. Thanks. Good. 4. 3. In 2, you have a 30-second burst of your choice. High knees, jumping jacks, burpees, run around your apartment. Dance with the dog. Put that bag down. Pick your poison. Go. 30 seconds. Let's go. Pick it up. Tap, tap, tap is what I'm doing. Just a side-to-side motion to loosen everything up. To let my shoulders hang. Nice and easy. Breathe. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 5. 4. 3. 2. Come on back to your mat. Stand wide. Bend the knees. Scoop the air up. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Release. Good. We're going to go up and over. That left shoulder.
Top arm comes around. Reach. You're going to face your leg. Bring it on down. Stretch. Feel that hamstring stretch. Good. Bend your right knee. Good. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. Go ahead and angle yourself toward that left leg. Little stretch here. We're going to shift our weight into the left leg to bend our knee. Find ourselves in a little lunge. You can stay here. If you'd like a little bit more, left arm opens up to the ceiling. Twist. Bring it on down. Hike it up. Walk it to center. Bend those knees and roll it out up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, release. You go over the right shoulder. Inhale, reach. Pull that low belly up. Bring that ribcage down. Top arm. Close around. Reach away further. Go, go, go. Breathe. Try to move the breath internal at this point. Lift it up. Face that leg. Get up. Go ahead over. Feel that hamstring stretch. Breathe it out. The left knee will bend.
Now it's my empty kitchen.
Nice and easy.
The product, supply the man. Know who I am, basketball.
Bend. Go ahead and walk yourself to face that leg. So we're all squared up. Yeah? We're going to go ahead and shift the weight forward into the right foot. Bend the right knee and straighten that left leg back. Pull the low belly up. Lunge stretch. If this is enough, let it breathe. If you got a little more, the right arm goes up to the ceiling. Shoulders down, jaw released. Go ahead and bring that arm down. Bring it up to that little pike. Go ahead and walk it to the center. You're going to heel, toe, your feet together. Take a moment, grab those elbows, let it hang. Shoulders heavy in the ears.
Hey, I gotta stay in my
Let the torso drop a little.
We've been beefing down with you
Release those arms, take a moment, nod the head yes. Did I do that workout? Yes. Shake the head no. Go ahead, plie, bend those knees, big deep contraction. Exhale, heavy torso. Slow roll up. Belly to spine, chin to chest. Continue to stack up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders down the back. Open up those arms. For 3, 2,
And 1. You did it. I am sweaty. Sweaty. And I got a little gangster with our music today because I needed to. But go ahead and unmute yourself. Checking in, how do you feel?
Good.
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 Oh my God.